right here, got a bowl, got an applicator brush. So the Brazilian blowout, what they tell us to do is literally, this is my applicator. So you dip the applicator brush in the protein and literally just dab it and then comb it with a small tooth comb. And that's it. You're not painting it on like you would color, or if you're doing a virgin relaxer, you barely just dot it on and then comb it with a smaller tooth comb. That way it gets evenly. And you do it section by section. So when people were painting on, because that's what we're used to doing, we're used to slapping stuff on because we're behind or we're pissed off or we're hungry. I know I'm hungry all the time because I don't get to eat. And so I'm constantly doing this, then I have to stop myself like, okay, so Carrie, you can't do that. You have to apply it properly. And so when they say that my hair broke off due to that, that's the reason why they're doing this. And then they're putting all that heat on it from the blow dryers, and then they're putting all that heat from the flat irons, and it just literally just breaks off wherever it was too much protein at. Wherever the weakest point of the hair is, that's where it breaks. Yes, ma'am.
So for someone to get
Thank you.
keratin, do you suggest putting their hair onto so many products with protein in it?
Yes. And then, I mean, honestly, if they're going to be coming to you for protein treatment or keratin treatments, they need to really be a salon client. Because, I mean, I don't know what do y'all charge for that anyway? So, in the salon, we charge $250 and up. Yeah, so that's how much we charge in the salon. So, if you're paying, and this is how I always tell everyone, it's a commitment. So if you're paying $250 or $200 or whatever you're paying, we need to have a relationship here because you're doing this at home. I don't know what you're doing, so what I do is I get them to use the Brazilian blowout that I do, and I tell them why I'm using it, how much I'm using, and then sell them shampoo, conditioner, whatever else that you're wanting to go with it, just so that they don't put anything else with it. And that also helps to increase the longevity of the treatment itself, because you really can, especially once you get your, let me say, our coarser hair textures. If you go like your third or fourth Brazilian blowout, or I'll keep saying Brazilian because that's what I use. So y'all forgive me, I'm saying Brazilian. So if you do 3 or 4 Brazilian blowouts, by that time the hair is pretty much trained. But they have to do their own work at home as well. So I have a client, case example. Went through all of this whole spiel, talked to her for 30 minutes just so she would do what she's supposed to do. I haven't seen her since October. I have no idea what her hair looks like. We'll see on Saturday. So don't complain to me because your hair looks crazy, because I told you when we did your hair that I need to see, period. I don't know what's going on. You can be whatever, putting anything on. I don't know what you're using. I know she had what I recommended, but are you actually using? Because they'll want to use some of this, and then they'll use your product, and then they'll go back to because this smells really good, and then they'll do the, so you're using all these different products, and you need to stick with whatever system that you're recommending for that particular client. So, that answer your question? Okay. So elasticity is to be able to the hair to stretch. So we don't have this so much now, but back in the day it would be these super bleached out chicks, and it was just like if you touched it when it had water on it, it would just like lay on the side of their face like this. It was just totally destroyed. The elasticity was just non-existent whatsoever. So it doesn't even bend or stretch or anything. And they would want it long. That's like, if you cut it, you can still have hair and it'd be pretty. But y'all want to have this long bleach blonde hair, and you're bleaching it all the time, and you look a hot mess. But okay, so walk around looking like that. Natural sheen. So you'll be able to tell by if someone's hair is healthy, not just by the natural sheen they have. Not when they apply a whole bunch of oil sheens or hairspray or whatever. But when you shampoo, condition their hair, it should have like a nice natural shine to it, period. And then the moisture balance, how does the hair feel? My girlfriend and I were just talking last night how we have clients' hair that is just hard. Period. You trying to put conditioner on it and deep condition treatments and everything, you reconstructors, and it is just hard. So at that time you have to look internally, because definitely something is going on there. It has some type of nutrition deficiency.